thamovieguyUK.
Some of you know, or may not know, I am a very proud Welshman, and when it comes to cinema within Wales, I do my best to promote some of the finest films that my country has to give to you. And we have a wonderful up-and-coming director within our midst, and that is Craig Roberts. And his directorial debut, Just Jim, was a film that he made in 2015. It was a very interesting and different kind of film to what we've normally seen in Wales, but I wasn't quite sold on the voice. But with his second feature film, Eternal Beauty, which we're just about to discuss, he has kind of brought everything together, and it's something that needs to be loved and adored. Eternal Beauty follows the story of Jane. She was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia in her 20s, her life being measured by breakdowns and institutions. She now lives independently and remains upbeat, determined, and easily the nicest person in her vile, self-centered family. Stopping her medication opens up a brave new world that includes an attraction to a kindred spirit, Mike. Eternal Beauty is a beautifully tragic vision from Craig Roberts. There are so many uplifting moments within this film. It leaves you with a smile, but at the same time, when the chips are down, it does kick quite hard. And there is this very unforced feelings with this film. You don't have to, there's no like key moment where you need to empathize or when you need to smile. It is a very unique emotional experience for anybody that goes to see it. And obviously mental health, on the other matter, is something that we all deal with in our lives, be it ourselves, be it the people that we know, be it the people within the media. And what Roberts provides is just a very different insight to how we cope with ourselves. There is always a tragic point in our lives where something has molded us for the worst, and this has happened in Jane's life. This moment changed who she was going to be, and it affects her whole family, and it becomes something that in a way to the people around her becomes a hindrance, but to her she just has a very positive look on life. But the minute she takes away the pills, the world opens up even more, and there is just this wonderful positivity. Craig Roberts has a very precise and a very vivid interpretation of this film. He shot the whole thing on celluloid, which applies wonderfully to the grain that is on the set design. There are very unique blues, eggshell kind of colours, and it's good because it shows the different moods that Jane is in. And we understand more of the emotions that she's going through from these various points. And for such a young director to go with celluloid, and I think that is the right move to make with this film, it just enhances this viewership, and I just adored this element to it. Craig Roberts has discussed the connection to Punch Drunk Love within Eternal Beauty, and I have to agree with him on this purely for the reason I feel like Jane and Sandler's characters are kindred spirits. They provide a unique perspective to points of views that we are not always going to understand, and how they take the world in and how they perceive it. I think it's very unique, and I think that's the key of cinema, is that we open up the world to different ideas and, well, different concepts. I thought Sally Hawkins' performance in The Shape of Water was probably one of my favourite performances by her, bar Happy-Go-Lucky from Mike Leigh, but I do feel like Jane is one of her best roles. She just throws herself into Jane, and the charm and the wittiness of Sally Hawkins is shining through Jane. We don't see Sally, we see Jane, and she really did become the character. You can feel so much from Sally Hawkins, from a smile or just the way she moves her mouth. She is one of my favourite actresses ever, and I feel like having Sally in this film for Craig Roberts was the masterstroke that he needed. But also with David Thewlis, who again is one of my favourite actors, there is just this wonderful connection between Hawkins and Thulis, and they give you so much hope and so much happiness that I just couldn't stop smiling, and I was so happy for her. But there are tragedies in life and moments in life that do affect you, but you can always see the good in people, and that is what I found so wondrous about it. Cinema is something that's so influential in the means of us to cope, but it also enables us to understand different perspectives, and that's what Eternal Beauty gets right. It is a superb film that will leave you thinking about the people around you and how you deal with them and how we treat them, and it's an absolutely astounding piece of film, and seek it when it comes out. It's fantastic. So, have you seen Eternal Beauty? If you have, please let me know what you think, or if you're excited about it. If you've seen Craig Roberts' Just Jim, let me know what you think of them. I'm always open to that. Hello to my new subscribers, hello to my old subscribers. There is a lot coming up at the moment. Obviously, we've had St. Maud review just come up, Eternal Beauty now, and then We Danced, and the reviews will keep rolling over the next couple of weeks. A lot of good, interesting cinemas coming out, so please continue to follow me. Everything is below for you to find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Letterboxd. It's all there. So you just need to go there. And if you want to subscribe, if you're a new subscriber, please feel free to subscribe and spread the love. And as we always say on this channel, Diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, vision, all the shins. And obviously, never change.